Hi guys, Lindsay here with Storybrook Family Farm. So today I decided, kind of like an impromptu project, that I needed to prioritize building Wilbur and Ferdinand a bigger area, so that way they can get out of the elements and out of the weather. It actually originally was supposed to rain all day today. It started raining late last night and it rained a lot. So everything was already pretty much waterlogged on our property, and now it's like way worse. And I had noticed this morning that where I put the hay inside of their little hut had actually gotten wet from all the rain. So I wanted to make sure that, because there is a bunch of rain in the forecast coming up and it actually is warmer this week, I wanted to really take advantage of the weather to be able to get some of this priority. Wilbur, you are distracting me like nobody's business. I wanted to make sure that I was able to prioritize getting their hut done, so then that way I'm also right by the geese, so they have a lot to say about this work in progress. Maybe if I come over to this side of the hut, the geese won't notice me here. They're ridiculous. If you guys don't know anything about geese, geese are very noisy and very ridiculous and dramatic, so beware if you're going to get geese this year. But anyways, so I prioritized trying to get this hut done. Ah! Why did you do that? Oh, that was gross. I just got Wilbur sneeze in my eye. I guess of all the fluids that he could give me, that's probably the least damaging. But so I did prioritize getting this done today in the break of the rain. There was like a 4-hour window or so of when it was going to rain and when it was not going to rain. Like Wilbur, I'm trying to shoot a video here. Can't you see that I am busy? I've already given you tons and tons of love today. He is like the friendliest buck that you could ever want. And sometimes it's kind of frustrating because I'm trying to, build stuff in here and he's been just trying to give me all the lovin's today. But anyways, so I did do a really rough build on this, just because of the fact that like money's tight and all of these materials, I was able to find all of them here. So the entire build cost me the cost of the screws, and I didn't use that many. Just because of how I built it. But so I actually did decide to use, this here is some of the pine tree that had blown over a few months ago in a storm. So I used some of that because of the fact that everything is so wet that any lumber that I would try to put on the ground here, I knew that it would end up rotting. It probably doesn't look like it on camera, but this is like, there's standing water where I'm sitting at right now, even though there's tons and tons of hay here. So everything is it's soaked because like the landscape here, there's a big hill right there. So all the water runs off of the hill into the goat area and into the yard and the garden area. And there's also a lot of springs here. So everything is just like saturated beyond saturated. So I wanted to make sure that I ended up getting this built so that way throughout the wintertime, they had more space, so they could be out of the elements and out of the weather. Now all I can smell is Wilbur. Like that sneeze had like a lot of manly man sense to it. But I'm glad it didn't burn when it hit my eye. That was a relief. But so I ended up building it so there's essentially like a entryway, I guess you could call it, to their little hut, so that way they stay dry more. I'm probably going to put wood up on the sides over here and then also on the front. So then that way when the winter winds come from the field across the street, then it doesn't blow directly into there to make him cold. He does have long hair, so he is pretty cold tolerant. But yeah, I want to make sure that they're good and comfy for the winter. He likes that idea. So I'm going to cut this video short so that way I can actually see if I have the materials that I need in order to... Yes, you are very handsome, Wilbur. You are very handsome. But so I want to make sure that I have the materials that I need in order to enclose this before I actually start trying to enclose it, because I think it's supposed to rain in the next like 20 minutes, half an hour, and I don't want to be caught trying to finagle something and make something, kind of a mess of everything. So yeah. If you're enjoying this content, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends on social media, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to help us grow. We'd greatly appreciate it. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.